the Pacers have won every quarter narrowly, but every quarter you see they lead by 84 points. We talked about the Laker defense and how they're struggling to get to the shooters of the Indiana Pacers. This was game 5. You see the distance they have. Nobody within 16 feet. Reggie squares up and he knocks the shot in. Jalen Rose hits one. Same story here tonight. You see 9 feet of distance here for Sam Perkins as he buries a 3. And then Reggie Miller, look at the space and time that he has to shoot the open 3. So this style of play, the Lakers are really struggling trying to defend against it. They space the floor, they dribble penetrate, they find open shooters. More importantly, they bury them. You see tonight, were they concerned about could they bring that shooting touch from Conseco Fieldhouse? They have done it. 50% from 3, 52% for the game. They lead by 5. Can they hold on and force a game 7?
The Lakers' average yield for a game during the season was about 93 points. They're on pace to give the Pacers 112 in this one after yielding 120 in game 5. Kobe Bryant. It's long and Perkins has it. Jalen Rose was fouled. And let's check with Jim Gray.
All right, Bob, in between quarters, Larry Bird told his team, hey, we've been trying to take it one game at a time. You don't come back from down 3-1 and win 3 games. One game at a time, and doing that, it's one quarter at a time. He said, we have won every quarter tonight. Now all we have to do is win this last quarter. Bob?
Jim thanks. The foul was on Derek Fisher as first. And it's still a 5-point game. Rose walking away to gather himself. Jackson and Miller on the bench for now, but not for long.
What you've seen when Sam Perkins comes into the game, you see any time that Shaquille O'Neal's guarding him, they automatically go to a screen roll with him, forcing Shaq to try to help. That's how Perkins gets 3-point shots. This last possession, we saw it again. Shaq didn't help. Rose got all the way inside and got to the free throw line. Bob, now they've got to convert these free throws. Remember, they're the best free throw shooting team in the NBA.
That one gives Rose an even 20 points. Robert Horry looking for O'Neal. It brings it outside to Fisher for 3.
Remember Portland game 7. Fisher hits a big one. Shaw hits 3 big threes in that period. They're going to need other guys to step up to make some shots tonight.
Jalen Rose on the move. Couldn't quite hit it. And Kobe walks a tightrope to gather it in on the baseline. O'Neal spinning and scoring +1.
I thought he was going to shoot the ball. He palmed it. He palmed it and then got the foul and shot it. Somebody's going to have to make some jump shots. Derek Fisher pulls up and makes it a 3-point game. Now this is a great play. You talk about the hands of Michael Jordan. Watch this. He palms the ball, gets fouled, and then shoots it. Those big hands came into great use right there. Now if he makes this, they have finally evened this game up. They still can't quite tie it up. Can the Pacers answer here, Bob, and stay in the lead?
The field goal gave Shaq 30 points. He scored 30 or more in every game of the series. Jalen Rose, contact with Kobe Bryant. And the foul is on Bryant, his 4th.
Now you can see right now, Travis Best is going out of the game. Mark Jackson coming right back in. Travis just not himself with that shoulder. He's got to understand right now you're in a do-or-die situation. Bird has got to go to the healthy guy who's playing well. That is Mark Jackson.
Derek Fisher out. Brian Shaw in.
Now see, Fisher has just hit a 3, and you say, well, why is he going out? Because of defensive purposes. They got big guards out there, and Fisher can't guard the bigger guards.
Crozier looking for Rose. Fox over on the double team, and Rose threw it off his body just so that the Pacers could inbound it, and he could get some breathing room.
It's a game of matchups. You got to match up, especially defensively.
7 seconds to shoot. Rose into the lane, off balance, and he was fouled.
See, now they've had 2 shots going to the basket, Bob, so they've taken 4 free throws in this quarter on 2 fouls. And what I mean by that is if you're Indiana, you want to get to that free throw line. So every time you shoot before you're in the penalty and you get to that line, these free throws are going to add up as this quarter goes on. And the Pacers want to get there as often as they can. See the free throws on the evening. Once again, 82%. The Lakers under 60.
Jalen Rose went from 6th man to starter this year, taking Chris Mullin's spot in the starting lineup, and was voted the NBA's most improved player for the year 2000. His free throws making a 3-point difference. Kobe hands it inside to O'Neal, and he will have another chance to tie the game.
The Pacers are going to have to get Kobe Bryant under control. At halftime, Bill Jackson wanted him penetrating. Well, he's doing that right now. They're doing a great job defending against the triangle, but they cannot keep Kobe Bryant in front of him. Look at this spectacular pass. He gets in the air, splits 3 defenders. Shaquille O'Neal catches it and finishes it. He's going to have an opportunity now to go to the line.
Black patch on the shoulder of the Laker uniforms is in honor of Wilt Chamberlain, who passed away in October of last year. Shaq has taken to calling himself, among his many different nicknames, the Big Continuous, because he's part of this line of Laker centers. Wilt Chamberlain, then Kareem. Kareem, the all-time leading NBA scorer. So graceful, tremendous finesse player with the sky hook. And now Shaquille O'Neal, the near unanimous MVP. And if the Lakers win the title, he'll certainly be the MVP of the finals as well. Now, this is through the first 8 seasons of their careers. Remember, with Chamberlain, that was with the Warriors and 76ers before he got to the Lakers. Kareem had great years with the Milwaukee Bucks before he got to LA. And the eras were different, and that makes the comparisons tricky. But he's put his name in the argument, but he can't put the Lakers into a tie.
How long will Reggie Miller stay on the bench? Derek McKee's on the floor. He's a good defender, but they're going to need some offense here to finish this game. Speaking of the Pacers, it can't just be Jalen Rose.
Horry guarding Rose. Here's Crozier out of the corner for 3.
What about the confidence this guy's playing with? Shaq gets caught on a switch, and you know what's he do? He runs as far away from as he can, spots up to the 3-point line. Pacers back up by 4. Reggie's getting ready to check back in.
Crozier has scored 13. Horry tries to answer, and does!
1 for 12 from the 3-point line going into tonight's game. Almost the same shot he hit against Portland late in that game when they needed it in Game 7.
Jalen Rose curls in. He's stripped. Shaw's got it. It's a 2-on-1 break. Kobe Bryant flips it to Shaq, who is belted, and the shot goes down. So does Shaq, and he's clutching his left knee. He seems to be saying, just give me a second. The photographers are all along the baseline there. And let's watch how the collision took place.
Just one